Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. Bitaba. Um, Remember to stay me to deal figure entertain me. Understand? All right. In this day and age, and this time and moment in history, I was fighting the gas power. I was jumping Jackson, doing all that. And Donald Trump was the president. COVID-19 just started left off of the city. I'm in Hollis backyard right here. Have to make chooses. Never choose a person that you don't know. Hear me? All right. So check the link below this video. Now this video is for all them young teen running around the world global. It called decision making. I maybe have one like that before, but you have to understand making a decision is the key to life. And sometimes you think you have the the picture in your mind, and you're gonna work on it, and you are gonna bring it to light and make it fulfill. You understand that? And you start to pursue it. But while you're pursuing it, you say, when I finish up this, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that. What I noticed, like growing up here in Queens, because this is where I actually grew up. I came to America when I was 13 years old. I came here, and what I experienced was I see a lot of people around me. They go to school, and you're supposed to know it already, and they get a degree. And when they get the degree, some of them even heard that they're overqualified. I said this also before, and a lot of them, most of them, what they go to school for, they do not pursue it as a job, and then most of them can't find no work in that department. And so what happened now? They're making the wrong decision. So while I was working, I realized a lot of people with degree was there, and what I realized with them, they're worrying about more of the paying the bill than using the mind and create something for themselves. So the decision making within society with our young people is poor. It's not rich in life. That's why few of us only get rich, and most of us stay broke. I'm a broke black man. This is why I could tell you that this is where it comes from. And I used to have tons of people around me making poor decisions instead. Because when you're born and don't come to riches, you are have a mindset that you want to go around the what they call it, go around the city where you're at and follow what you see. And if you come from a home where the mother said, go to work, that's what most black men come from. Go to school and get a job. Most of them don't hear, go to school, start a business. They're making the decision that gonna keep them at the lower level. So you got to watch the decision you make. And even sometimes me myself, I make poor decisions because my mom never make rich decision. Now my father never make rich decision. They make maintaining decision. Understand? So when I say maintaining decisions, work check to check, pay the bills, put food on the table, and then hope the children grow up and do the right thing. But if you look at our procedure of that, to break that, some of us have to become ball player. Some of us have to become move up in a big, get a big job by luck. Some of us have to become maybe a firefighter, a policeman. In poverty, for a lot of black people, what I see is they what do I call it? They join the service, the military service. I always stress that because I see no young black teen becoming a part of the service, because the army can save you. You understand? When you go to the army reinvent your mind and put you back out in the society. I used to have a brother and sister, and I see sister was a pioneers, wimpiest, and went to to one of the service. And when she come back, she went to the Navy. When she come back, man, she was a different person I'm dealing with. Well trained, well collective, well smart. You understand? You don't have to have the eyes to see that. But if you just don't have no eyes of your own, you will never see that. You understand? And when it comes to making relationship decision, man, of my race make a poor decision. That's why we have baby everywhere, 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 because we're making poor decisions. And the women making poor decision also. I don't think we are making decision to to keep the family together, to keep the family spreading, to keep to make our children grow up and see mommy and daddy making the right decision and keeping the family together. You understand? We're using ignorant decision. You understand? Quick decision. We're not looking ahead decision. That's the key to every decision. If you look ahead in making a decision, you will see all the angle for yourself. If you do not know how to do that, let me break it down. Boom, I get a job. My credit is not clean. I hold some people. I'm gonna work, pay that off. It might take me a year or two, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to the job and I'm gonna get that done. So I'm making a decision, but I'm making a long-term decision and working on it and stick to it. So I'm gonna get that off. I say, well, I'm gonna get a house, or I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna buy a building, and I'm working my way towards it. No matter what, I'm gonna work my way towards it. I'm not making a decision that, well, when I make the decision, I'm gonna suddenly stop and don't do that no more. You understand? This is the decision that you have to make if you want to get out of the situation that you're in. Because if you check all of us, most people in worldwide they have maintaining decision. Because I used to work. And I said, hell no, I started to put my money in 401k in America. I don't know if you know what that is, but now they changed the 401k. And then I put in a little shares here and there and there. Understand? But I didn't have the long-term decision because I started to dip into what I was trying to build. And this is what mess up all of us. That's why we're making poor decisions. Because if you set something that's supposed to better yourself in the next 10, 20 years or next 30 years, you will be a different person. And if you in society and you're looking for a way to maintain yourself and how to change things, you have to think of a 5-year plan. You heard about that 5-year plan, right? Where some people say next 5 years, I'm gonna I'm gonna own a car, I'm gonna have a bike, I'm gonna be married, I'm not gonna divorce. In the next 5 years, we're gonna be married to that woman and we're gonna have children, and then the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if let's say you live in New York City, so I'm gonna work for MTA, right? You can't make a poor decision if you want a city job. You gotta make a long term rich decision with them. You guys, I'm gonna work for. Let's say you work for MTA. I'm gonna work for MTA. But when I work for MTA in the next 15 years, I'm gonna give myself 5 years to clean up my credit, and then I'm gonna buy a crib. Then before I even buy a car, I'm gonna keep taking taxi, take the dollar van, and do it. It's in everything, even if you're on the island, whatever it is. Understand? You gotta make a decision that gonna make you stronger, make you fitter, make you break poverty. You gotta make the decision. You understand? See me, I make a decision to be nappy because of all the gases that they put on me, and I know I don't have the bread to get myself out of certain decision, certain position where I be like, this is my crib. Nobody in here ain't gonna come in and put no gas in my head or put nothing in my back. You understand? This is how I kick it. Understand? So you gotta make the decision then, man. Don't make no poor decision. Don't make no short term decision. Make long term rich decision. You hear that? All right, peace.